What's up, y'all? I just wanted to do a real quick little intro about what you're about to see. I recently did an interview with Ruben Pouquette for his social media. Check him out, follow him. I have the information right there. But yeah, he was wondering how things were looking with the coronavirus and Las Vegas. So we talked about that a little bit. We had a little bit of time to sit down and talk a couple weeks ago. So I just wanted to give you guys an intro and let y'all know what you're about to watch. Thank y'all as always for watching, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.
Lo primero que quisiera saber es cómo se encuentra la población en relación a la pandemia mundial que estamos viviendo, que está pasando, y qué medidas se han tomado para evitar los contagios y la propagación.
So Las Vegas is definitely an interesting place, as like many other tourist destinations, it has been hit specifically hard because of this. Now, there have been certain elements of safety that have been implemented and been working on throughout this time. So because we rely so much on, shows, restaurants, people being in close quarters with the gambling, it has been a tougher time for Las Vegas to reopen because of things like social distancing and making sure people are adhering to wearing masks and things like that. Now, given even those type of restrictions and suggestions, a lot of people who live here aren't necessarily following those very strictly. But now, because we've opened up, folks that are coming here, that is a new struggle that Las Vegas is facing. However, those folks that are coming here won't be staying because obviously they're visiting on vacation or work or whatever.
Bueno, ese es un problema que se viene viendo en varias ciudades del mundo. Inclusive nosotros lo podemos ver aquí alrededor, en donde estamos viviendo junto a mi familia. Y en relación a eso, al aislamiento y al distanciamiento social que se ha impuesto, ¿qué tan impresionante te ha resultado ver a una ciudad tan transitada y con tanto movimiento de repente apagada?
Oh, definitely. And whenever we were under a lockdown, which we were for the past about 3 months, it was whenever I went out there for whatever reason, like I was going out for my YouTube channel to go and explore, and it was very strange seeing the Las Vegas Strip that usually 24 hours a day has hundreds of thousands of people, and then actually being out there, at this time of day or around dinner time, or where clubs usually would be going and people would be going places, being at sometimes the only person out there, or even as things got closer to opening, having a very, very small number of people compared to what it usually was.
¿Cómo es hoy un día normal en Las Vegas? ¿Cómo se mueve la gente? ¿Qué pasa?
So on a normal Las Vegas day, things like the Las Vegas Strip, downtown, they're full of people. There's restaurants, there's shows, there's nightclubs, there's shopping going on, all of those type of things. Now, in the residential areas, usually all shops and restaurants are open, but because of the pandemic on both ends, and because a lot of people have been laid off of work, so because a lot of people have been laid off of work and because people aren't traveling as much, a lot of the businesses are still closed, the local businesses. But even on the Las Vegas Strip, a lot of people have been either furloughed or completely let go. So there's a lot of places still not open even down there. So it's still kind of far from normal what people think of Las Vegas. Things like strip clubs, movie theaters, once again, the performing shows, concerts, a lot of those things are still shut down.
Sin dudas, al igual que en otros lugares del mundo, no digo en todos los países, pero bueno, ha significado un impacto económico muy grande. Esta pregunta que voy a hacerte es fuera de cualquier tópico que habíamos hablado. Si querés responderla, responderla, si no, no hay ningún problema. Pero, ¿hay alguna ayuda económica que se le está dando a la población? ¿O relativamente la población está acostumbrada a este tipo de recesos económicos relativamente grandes?
Now, absolutely, the economy here has been hit, probably some of the worst in the United States. Now, the federal government did have a relief package where they gave people $1,200 for the entire uh, uh, quarantine, but now it's already been going on 4 months. And those people that have been on unemployment, many of them because they were performers or other doing other types of work that weren't covered under uh, unemployment type benefits, it took them a while to be able to receive any sort of help or funding uh, because of what they were doing. And not only that, but even those that were covered, because the system was overwhelmed, it's been a struggle for a lot of people to actually be able to get their benefits that they need and to get that money. And I'm very thankful. I'm very lucky that I was not part of that. But there were a lot of people. Most of the city was affected by this.
¿Cómo crees que se van a desarrollar los trabajos? ¿Cómo crees que se van a desarrollar los espectáculos? ¿Cómo crees que se van a desarrollar las relaciones ahí en Las Vegas? Y si querés extenderlo un poquitito más el pronóstico a nivel mundial.
No, that's a really great question. And given the fact that the casinos opened last week, that did start putting some people back to work. Now, the problem that I'm concerned about, because I'm hopeful for the city for a speedy recovery. However, just this week, the numbers are going up with the coronavirus here in the United States. And basically, even in Nevada, that those numbers are starting to go up. So my biggest concern about the future for Las Vegas is that people are going to come here for vacation, for whatever. You know, they've been trapped in their houses because they have been staying home for so long. They're ready to get out. They're excited. They want to decompress and feel a little bit normal. Is because of the incubation period, they come out here, maybe they're asymptomatic, and they don't think that they're sick. They start spreading it. And yes, the numbers go up here in Nevada, in Las Vegas, but then other people who have come around from the rest of the country, they may be catching it and they're spreading it. And then it comes back, it gets traced back to Las Vegas, as that's where they ended up picking it up. So ultimately, the city gets hurt because of marketing and because of word of mouth about people getting sick because of coming out here right now.
Ahora quisiera que me cuentes dónde la gente puede encontrar más información acerca de lo que vos publicás en Instagram, en Twitter y en YouTube.
So there are actually a few ways that you can see what I'm up to and see what's going on in Las Vegas, as well as whenever I travel. And if you do visit my YouTube page, my YouTube page is not only about coronavirus, it's about my travels, things to do in Las Vegas. The same goes for my Instagram and Twitter. I do talk about this because obviously this is affecting Las Vegas in a lot of ways, just as it is the rest of the world. But there is usually fun information and it's a lot lighter type stuff. So just to let you know, if you do check it out, I suggest checking it out because there are reviews for shows and all sorts of other stuff once Las Vegas does open up again. But just so people are aware, it is actually a fun, interesting channel, not just political and socioeconomic type discussion.
Evan, ¿querés darle algún mensaje a la gente que te está escuchando?
Yes, first off, I just want to say, everybody, thank you for having me. Thank you for watching. And I hope everybody is staying safe, doing their best to social distance and not get other people sick. not only for your own safety though, but for other people, because there are a lot of people that might be dealing with other health concerns that you might not even know of, and that in order for all of this to work is that all of us have to be going into this together. And I just hope everybody is taking this very seriously because, as you mentioned, the seasons are changing on both ends. So it's going to be really interesting to see what ends up happening, and hopefully, lives aren't lost for no reason.
Bueno, Evan, quería agradecerte muchísimo por el tiempo. Gracias por haber accedido a esta entrevista y que sigas muy bien. Estamos en contacto para futuras entrevistas
Thank
o para lo que necesites. Muchísimas gracias.